Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to Madden 21 Face of the Franchise. So, we're not actually going to be doing anything this video. This video is going to be a recap of what would have been parts 4, 5, and 6, I believe. And I am recapping them because I kind of screwed up. So, not only was my mic muted the entire time, but I wasn't capturing the game audio either. Yeah, so it was completely muted. I thought about it, I talked about it, a couple friends, and I even made a video about it. I don't think it really got any views, and I'm looking at it, and it did not. Didn't get any views, so it didn't get any comments, didn't get any opinions. That's fine. So what I decided to do was, because I could have just given a quick recap, or I could have made the videos, made them good, or at least as good as I can, and send them off to you guys. I didn't want to do that because I don't think I'd be happy with that product. So I'm only gonna put stuff out that I'm proud of. So I decided to do something like this. You'll see a few clips from the 3 videos that I made and or recorded, and it'll just show different parts of it. So I have some notes. We'll go through my notes. You'll see the clips, and I'll just continue to talk. All right, so we left off with Coach telling us that Tommy and I were gonna split snaps at quarterback, and we would start the first half. If we did well enough, we would stay in and finish the game out. If not, we get sub out for Tommy, and boy did we do well enough. Not even just in the first half, but in the entire game. We ended up beating Florida 77-6. Next, we have an argument with Tommy, and this is kind of an important part, I feel like, because you have one of two options: lash out or apologize. I've seen the lash out option. I don't like it. I'm okay with the apologize one. So I did apologize to Tommy. Alright, in the second game we play in, it is the college playoff semifinals, again versus Florida, and we end up winning that 35-3. Then we have a pep talk with Tommy and one of our teammates, and I think we start getting a closer bond with Tommy at this point. You know, because when you're on a team like that, it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, none of that matters. When you're on a team like that, I mean, you're basically a family. Alright, so then we're at the third game that we actually see, and it's, I believe, halftime. Tommy comes off the field. We're down, I believe we're down 6-3. And Tommy comes off, and he goes to one knee. He's having heart issues. So you get him some help, and he gets taken care of. We have to go in and finish the game. From that 6-3 score that we were down, we finished the game 31-6 versus Miami. We don't allow a single point in the second half and absolutely dominate on offense. After the game, we go and see Tommy in the hospital. And something that Tommy asks us is if we'd be willing to stay at your college. So for me, stay at Michigan State and go again for a senior year to try to win the championship again. And you can either deflect it or you can promise. I promised to stay. As you're waiting for Tommy to come back from the hospital, knock, 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 here's Coach. And he wants to give you the lowdown about your senior season, about what he's thinking. And he tells you that he wants Tommy to be the starter, but he doesn't want you to just sit on the bench all year. He wants you to switch positions. You can either switch to a wide receiver or a running back. Those are your two options. Or you can always go into the draft as a quarterback after your junior year, but he tells you you'd be lucky to be a third rounder, but you're probably looking at a late round pick, if that. So I do decide to switch positions. I made a promise to Tommy. I'm staying at Michigan State, and I'm going to switch to wide receiver. So you get options as to what kind of receiver you want to be and what X factor you get. So I decided to be a slot receiver like Michael Thomas, and I chose max security. Alright, the fourth game that you actually play in, you are on the verge of the playoffs. For me, it was playing versus Miami, and we dominated in this game again with Tommy at quarterback, me playing receiver, and we won by a score of 63-14. The fifth game and final game that we play in is the College Football National Championship for the second year in a row. We are facing Nebraska, and I don't even know if you could have, I mean, obviously the score could be a little further apart, but we win 77-7. It's an unbelievable blowout. We win by 70, literally win by 10 touchdowns. And then you have a really nice talk with Tommy after the game. He knows you could have gone into the draft as a quarterback. You didn't have to come back and play receiver. But because you did, he appreciates it so much. And he says, look, I'm still Batman, but you're not Robin. You're Superman. And there's definitely a bond between your character and Tommy that grows, and it's awesome. Alright, now going to the combine, you have the option of staying at your position, or you can go back to playing quarterback. After switching positions, they ask, hey, is there any team that you want to get drafted by? And you can either give a team which forces that team to draft you, or you can pick a random team. Now, it ain't really a random team. From everything I've seen, you get drafted by the Bears. That is it. You can see right here, drafted by the Bears. So that's always fun. Then, when you run the 40-yard dash, you're looking for your cleats. You can't find them. In comes Rich Eisen, who just ran his 40-yard dash and did get, here, claps for him, he was sub 6 seconds. It was like a 5.98 if I remember correctly, but yay for him. And that was awesome to see that he actually got, because I watched the combine, and he never really gets below 6. So that was awesome to see him do that. But he does allow you to wear his cleats, and you can run the 40-yard dash. Like everyone else, I also ran the 4.4640. Then in the passing drill, I got 8 out of 10. One was a little bit of a BS where the guy came and immediately turned to his right and just ran up the field. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. The other one, I believe I threw the deep route too early. Alright, and again, I'm in the draft, day 1, get the call, and it is the Bears, as you can see. We are playing for the Chicago Bears. Now, I had 17 in high school, 1 at Michigan State. You can't change that. I don't think there's anything you can do to change that. Now, I have 1 here. I'm going to see if I can change it back to 17, if I can. If I can't, no big deal. But that's all I got. We're all caught up. So you would actually see, as long as I actually do it right this time, you'll see me actually playing the game instead of this revised version that's only about, once I edit it, about 10 minutes long. But if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on. I'll see all you guys next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years